I got my 2013 CBR1000 right here. I'm gonna show you how to do oil change real quick. You don't even need to remove the belly fairing or any of the fairings at all. It's pretty simple to do. All you're gonna need is you need a 12mm socket for your bolt for the oil drain pan. You need a new filter, K&N, and then 1040 or 1030 oil, whatever you want to go with, and then your oil filter pliers. Oil filter is gonna be on the front right. Literally right here. So I mean, you don't even need to remove the fairings. I mean, you could remove the belly fairing underneath with the bolt, but there's not really a point. And then we're gonna let that oil drain in the oil filter, and then we're gonna take off the oil cap so all the oil flows. And before this, I warmed up my bike for like 5-10 minutes. Just make sure your oil gets a little warm and thinner so everything drains out. And then after that, we're gonna measure with the dipstick. I hate the dipstick on these because it doesn't have the you know, the clear see-through one, so we got to actually measure it manually. So the bolt, like I said, it's a 12mm. It's right down here underneath. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, it's not that hard to find. So then after that, now we're gonna wait for this to drain, and then we're gonna get the oil filter, which is you access on this side down here. All right, so now we're doing the filter. I'm just putting tin foil here just in case some will probably get on the exhaust. So, but after you get it, just loosen it with my oil pliers right here. And then you let it drain a little bit. So it doesn't get all over the plastics and everything. And the oil might be a little hot, so just be careful if you warmed up the bike. Oil's pretty fucking dirty, so just let everything drain. Just let it drain. So after that, then we're gonna put the oil filter back on, and then we're gonna fill it up with oil. I'm gonna show you guys where that bolt is, just in case you somehow can't find it or something. It's just gonna be like right under here in the front. Let's see. This bolt right here, 12mm. So you just go right under the belly fairing. It's gonna be right there. And then just make sure obviously you screw it back in. And yeah. Just put the K&N filter back on. Just make sure obviously you lube up the seal so it doesn't get, you know, caught up and stuff. And if you have the K&N, it takes a 17mm. So if you just want to tighten it like that, just do it hand side. Obviously don't over tighten it, but shit. But yeah, just tighten it until you feel like resistance. Don't over tighten it. And after you do that, just wipe down everything. Make sure your bottom bolt is also tight. And then we're gonna refill the oil. Alright, so after you tighten everything down, you could fill your oil up. I put 3 quarts, exactly 3 quarts, because then we're gonna see how much we need. So you tighten the fill cap back up, and then you're gonna go to your dipstick. You're gonna unscrew it, take it out, wipe it, and then put it back in, but don't screw it in. So when you put it back in, just put it back in like this. I mean, you can move it a little like this, but don't screw it in, and then pull it out, and then that's how you should see your oil line. So obviously I have good oil right now, and I'm gonna run the bike, let it cool down for a little, and then do the exact same thing. Check the oil, and you know, just make sure it's at a perfect level. Obviously you don't want to starve your motor, so just make sure it should be 3 to 3.2 quarts. So yeah, just make sure you fill it up good. But yeah, that's about it. Don't have to remove any of the fairings or nothing. So